It's bug day. Somewhere around here I have a controller. Let's jump in. Do 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 do. It's time for some bugs. No camera today because, well, mostly because it's packed up right now because I was using it to take photos and I didn't want to unpack it. How's everyone doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, we're also gonna smash some meteorites today. That'll be fun too. We'll save that for later. And I think I stole these traps because I turned in traps during our wild, ridiculous Skyfest the other day. And so I think the mail followed me to my island, so I do have to return those at some point. But let's get our mushrooms, and then we'll get ready for bug day. Any on this side? Not gonna worry about doing the trees right now. We got our mushies, and then we'll pop over and start bugging. And I want to make sure, I need to remember to jellyfish brew it up, because I'm hoping we get enough experience to actually maybe finally make the silk. Because I've never done that. I've never had my bugging high enough. So we'll see how we can get. Alright, mushies acquired. Hello, friends. Let's go here. Put them up away where they belong. Put that away where it belongs. Accidental fruit. And I knew we had some there. Beautiful. In terms of what I want to carry, I don't think I need to... Well, don't mind all the excess balloons. Where can we get... I need a box to shove all my stuff. If only we had a few of them. Okay. Alright, so we got that. We can throw... We're gonna eat that. We don't need this. I'm hoping I don't need a weapon on bug day. That'd be really depressing. We can get our net out. Encyclopedia should be fixed now, so that's good. We will keep the phone on us in case we have to race back. You know how it goes. Let's see what else we need. We definitely need a bug catching, and we'll keep our encyclopedia on us. There we go. Lovely. Okay. So now we're in decent shape for that. Let's go register. And I don't know where we should start today. Hey, Laura, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hopefully audio's coming in okay. I messed with some settings. I don't think I broke them, but, you know, it happens. Okay. No, I want to register. Let's see. Should I sign up? Sign up. Great. Great. I don't have any right now. I will buy one of these, though, just to have an extra one. Because I like the Bug Comp Net the best. How you doing tonight, Laura? I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you need to do a bug hunt. I could always restart the day if you want to jump on. Yes, I am the trap stealer. I apologize. I did take 2 of your traps. I was trying to figure out why I had 4 all of a sudden. I was like, oh yeah, I turned in 2 of those. It should go back to the owner of the island. Like, I get it. But also, sorry. We need to feed them. That's why they're not ready for new critters here. Alright, where should we bug hunt from? I'm thinking... I don't know where we should bug hunt from. Let's go... Let's go north, I guess, and work our way down to the east. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. And it started. Let us... Oh, I am realizing now that there's a good reason not to have the encyclopedia. Because I don't want to get distracted by everything that's not a bug. Interesting. I will be buying myself another set of books. Because when all of those fish popped up, I was like, wait, what? Not an auspicious start. Oh, and I gotta drink my... See? I need to be reminded. You're good, thanks, but next trip. Sounds good, yeah. When I get the big bite. I went to the islands this past week. Just to try to get some... I like this guy. 15 points. Love to see it. But yeah, I went to the island because I realized I was having fun with y'all when people were using the clocks and things, and I've never used the watches. So I need to go get one. The island run, kind of a bust. However, I did get my turf roll, and I do love the turf roll. So that'll be useful when it's time to start decorating in seriousness. Because I got ideas. You know, I'm building this land out, but it's I want to build my mall. I want to build a warehouse. I need more furniture to do that, and I want to do it all legit, all vanilla. All right, I probably need to do more bugging. Wait, did I not drink the jelly brew? Dang it! That's fine. Man, that 15 bug would have been nice. Oh well. More bugs in general would be nice. There we go. Because yeah, I'm hoping we get closer. I have no idea what our bug level is, but I'm hoping we get closer to being able to make the... whatchamacallit, the nests, or the webs, or the cocoons, whatever it is. The bug terrarium, the bug thing. I've never made it, so I don't know what it's called. You like beach, desert, and bushland trees. Yeah, I don't, because this is not cicada season, right? This is autumn. I always like my cicadas. It's such a nice, easy way. Excellent. Alright, so if we're... there we go. So I hope if folks did anything to remember or celebrate for Memorial Day today, I hope those went well. It's always a weird one to be like, Happy Memorial Day, it just feels weird. But I know for some folks it's just a holiday, and you know, I don't judge harshly people that don't understand that. That's fine. And if you're not in the US, then it means nothing to you anyway. Well, I think a lot of countries do the Remembrance Days in November, like Canada does. Okay. 2 bug trophies, so you can fish ponds. Yeah, I have a bug trophy from the first season, but I've never made, but I've never had my bugging high enough, because I always forget to drink the brew. I know I should be getting bugs and not picking up mushrooms, but the mushrooms are useful too. I've been a little remiss this season. Ooh, that rhino is gonna be good. Rhino beetle. I saw a butterfly over here. And the really nice thing is I don't have to worry about not selling a certain bug to her because we've completed our decks. As you saw, you've done quite a bit. Yeah, you've done a minute's worth of bug catching for sure. I don't know what it is. Bugging is arguably faster than fishing. I enjoy the fishing more. Depth perception's all off today. Alright, let's see here. It's a nice little weekend. Got to see my in-laws, got to go downtown and take some pictures, some black and white photography, really fun. Got them uploaded on my photo website. Hello, Pamtastic! How's it going? I hope you're doing well this evening, or should I say I hope you're doing fantastic? Yeah, fishing's all is the ooh, there's a little hopper guy. Come here, hopper guy. We like our hoppers because they're worth 10 points. 3 in a row. Hot dog. Hey! You're doing great. Love to hear it. Today we're just having a... It's a chill stream today. I don't know what we're going to get into. Obviously bugging. I do have 2 meteorites to crack, and I have a meteorite spawning thing that we've never used. So maybe we'll use that tonight. And I don't know if it... Okay, pockets are full. Yes, we can... Oh, well, I guess I'll let you go. That's fine. Can I can't remember. I can't put bugs in here, can I? No, I cannot. But I can put mushrooms in there. Some of this other stuff I don't need out right now. But we'll go back and sell in a second, and then we'll continue our hunt. Where's the nearest teleport tower? We'll work our way down to here. But yeah, so we'll crack some meteorites, maybe we'll do the summoning thing. Ooh, scorpion's good. Hey, come here, I'll get you. If you fill, then we'll drop something else at the scorpion. Oh good, what do we got left in room? 1, okay. Let's see if we can see anything nicer like that. That here is better. Ah, you tricky devil. Gotcha though. Alright, let's go sell, which actually would be faster if we just do it this way. Do 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 do. So jaunty. Yes, less talking, more buying. Oh, I got a log first, actually. I think. I don't know how that works. There we go. 106. That's not too bad for the morning run. All right. I want to buy some bugs. Beautiful. Yes. Thank you. No, no, no. Let's talking. Let's talking. Let's talking. Let's talking. Goodbye. Never mind. Later. We'll ignore these fellows. Do I have any beehives? I have one in my outdoor museum storage facility, but I don't have any bees in it currently. Or I don't have any, like, I don't have, not making honey. I don't have any honey hive things. Queens are a lot of points. I'm also really not that worried about points. Maybe I should be. I should have checked the scores, but again, I think we're fine. Now, I used to think the only way to be able to make the stuff was you had to have the gold trophy, but as far as I know, you can have any trophy. And my villagers, well, you know, they don't get out much, so we might be okay. Ooh, we'll come back for that opal. And I need my book back, please. That way I don't miss anything interesting on the trees, like ladybirds, although they're gone, I think they're morning only. Or the rhinos, or even the like, Gradrier, or whatever they're called. Alright, what else we got? If anyone sees a rare doggo, let me know, because I never look. Hey, come here. I've noticed I have 10 or 11 hives in the town pond ready to crack open. That's, I mean, that's a great way to just be like, done. I win. I do need to head over to the tree farm soon and chop down all those trees, so maybe that's something we'll get into. Hey. Hey, you're making me look bad. There we go. They all look like normal-ish dogs to me. And that looks like a normal butterfly. What are you hunting, fellas? Arr. Alright. right. So, as we keep looking, I think we'll teleport back by 3:30. That gives us enough time to get into where we need to go. Hey, listen, I can't talk and bug hunt at the same time. That gives us plenty of time to get back to where we need to be. Three points, the guy over there will get Scar up here. That's only 2. Guard is over here, or Lagarday, or whatever it's called. Largaday. Largaday? Largaday? Alright, there's the tree farm. Maybe there's odds that something's stuck to the tree farm. Hey, Sharky. That's a fish. Oh, I see you, grasshopper. Oh, you're coming right at me. 10 points. Gotta love a good old grasshopper. 4 for that. Let's see if the tree farm has any goodies for us. Well, the butterflies sure like it over here. Alright, what do we got? We got nothing. Tree farm says nope. Not even a Largaday. Fair enough. We got half an hour in us. Let's race down the coast for a bit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 1 hour remaining. Didn't that used to actually have a whistle to it? Or has it always just been text? I guess the whistle is at the start and maybe the end. That must be what it is. Alright, where's our nearest tower? Is it worth... I'm not dealing with you right now, Croc. Oh, also my juice already gave out. Because we're gonna keep bug hunting after. Hey, Beer, did I beat the game? Is this like the game from the 90s, or if you ask about the game, you lost the game? Is it this game? Is it some other game? I don't know what the joke is. But I'm still here, and still having fun. How's things going, Beer? Hope you're having a good evening. Nice chill Monday. Alright, how far away am I from a tower? Yeah, we'll just teleport back to be safe. Would hate to miss that. Long time no chat. I love that everyone chats each other. It's so good. Alright, so what we're gonna do is pop in here, log our score. Let's see how we're doing. Wind it down. Yeah, same here. Wind it down. Oh, I'm doing fine. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning, which would be good, and then busy bit at work. But next week, oof, next week's my busiest work week. We do 4 16-hour days, I think, in a row. So it'll be busy, busy, busy. Alright, comp logbook. We'll sell her this stuff, and then we'll go use up the rest of our 8 minutes of potion. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's not bad. It's just being present and helping. I supervise the customer service team in addition to my tech stuff I do. And so I need to be there to support them because students are going to be doing a lot of stuff in our portal, and we keep the phones open late for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get some more bugs, because I have this potion in me and I want to use it. And we'll start over here. And we'll get my book back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yellow, checking in before crashing. Laura sent you. Well, thank you, Laura, for sending, and hello, Yellow. Thank you for checking in, and Don't crash. Just gently rest. May your dreams be full of lollipops and, I don't know, blowfish. Why blowfish? Because my 5-year-old decided 2 days ago she is fascinated by them, and we have since read every kid's book on Kindle Unlimited that involves a blowfish. Blowfish and Ghostbusters. All in the last week. 5-year-olds are great, man. Now she really wants to go to an aquarium to see one. Hey. 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 Golly. Let's have a little bit of stamina food since mine, you know, undeniable skill at catching bugs that jump around might need a little more support of just a little extra energy. And I think she buys until 7, so we'll fly back around 6:40, I think. Okay, Josh did the listeners cafe with you. That's right, yeah. So yeah, if you will see the previous stream on the channel here, if you go to the live tab, down the bottom corner, you can see some of the shenanigans, including Laura's first run in the Hot Hot Hot. We all broke up into pairs and ran around and caused a ruckus. And I died for the first time in forever down there, and got respawned, which was cool, because I had not played multiplayer before in any of the mines. And so that was fun. Alright, where is... I saw a bug. Cool bug. I need James to give us an option to... And maybe it's an item. Maybe we can buy an item that is like a Walkman. Not like the boombox, so the background music is always playing. That's a legit thing I want. I want something that, especially as a streamer, I always want background music playing. As you may have noticed, I am a rambling streamer. And when you get background music, there's not as much silence to fill. Yeah, I just want... And again, it could be an item. Like maybe, I don't know, a Berkonium bar, a touchpad, and maybe a boombox. He uses his Shrinkerator Ray, and it's an item that if you have it in your inventory, background songs play, and if you don't, they don't. Also, time for 500-gallon aquarium blowfish like puppies. No, we are not getting a blowfish. She is fascinated this week. Next week, it'll be something else. We do not... Lord, if we jumped into every fascination... I mean, I'm just as bad at my hobbies. I've been 3D printing up a storm lately, making decorations for my office. Alright, I've had the printer for 2 years. I go in phases of when I want to use it. Alright, let's go sell these bugs, and then we'll figure out our next day's plan as the sunset comes in. Hello, friend! It was so much fun. Great. I will do that in a minute. Cool. Sell me some bugs. Alright, what do we got? Sure. Thanks, friend. We'll just confirm we won. We know we did, but we did fine. Not only did we win, we beat places 2 and 3 combined. And isn't that really the goal? Okay. So, fish are fishing, that's all doing its thing. For those of you that are new here, this is my backyard. It's a totally normal backyard. You know, I got a rake at some point with all these leaves down here, and it has nothing to do with our little secret cult basement where we worship now the lava angel. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. We're just gonna go back up here. Oh, nice! You got the anticubic photon. Nice. Yeah, I have a Bamboo PS2 and the AMS or P2S, not PS2. That's a PlayStation. P2S, and I love it. And I print things in multicolor, and it's fun. All right. So, things we need to do. I want to crack some of these guys open, but I also want to use an item we got. We made ourselves an orb of stars. So let's do... Oh yeah, I made it bigger down there, Beer. You know, we got more members, that's all. Let's go ahead and use this thing, because I've never used it. Well, actually, before we do that, let's just make sure there's... I don't know how it works. But let's just make sure we don't have any, like, upcoming... Okay, so today and tomorrow, not meteor shower. But if I use this orb of stars... We cracked the sky. That's... Again, cult. That's pretty cult-like. Look at that, tomorrow, shooting stars. Beautiful. Okay, so that's exciting. There's a reason that's exciting. It's semi-sustainable once you have your first meteorite. You do need to find, I think, a bottle, a cloud in a bottle, so that's the other thing. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. Let's get our tools back in order. What did I put in there? Nothing, okay. And look at that, we have a bottle of clouds. So we have stuff, should we need it. Actually, let's take these out, and we're gonna move these over to here, because these are not like everyday tools that I need to have on me, whereas the rest are. And again, most of these we'll put away, and I'll pull out that. And we don't need that out right now. I don't need that out, I don't need that out. I do like having a pick out. So you got a pick, a saw, and a weapon. Where's my hammer? Come on, up there. Okay. And that's kind of my day-to-day loadout running around, give or take. Oh yeah, look at all these balloons. Skyfest was fun. We're gonna be making auto traps next time we're get over somewhere. Also, I like the idea that all of the mushrooms wilt at noon, but if they're in your pocket, they last literally forever. Something about that. All right. Oh, I love Terraria Yellow. I love Terraria so much. It's such a good game. I wish I could get it to click in my head how to play it with a controller, because I would just play that nonstop and be thrilled. But I need mouse and keyboard for it. I just can't do it. And same thing with Minecraft. I adore Minecraft, but I have such a hard time playing with my kiddos on the Switches because I'm so used to playing on PC with a mouse and keyboard. All right, and weirdly, Dinkum, I've never once, I'm sitting here showing you my controller, I forgot I don't have a face cam today. Dinkum, I've never once played with mouse and keyboard, I've only played controller, so go figure. All right, let's see if we get lucky, and smack! I didn't mean to break them both at the same time, but that's fate for you. And nada. But that's all right, because these both can be used to get us more chances. So we'll save these in here as well. And I should probably cook up this Berkonium. Lord knows we have a bit of it to cook. Howdy, hello! How's it going? I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. You stop playing Minecraft boring? Oh, see, that's a forever game for me. But I play it modded. I adore it, and I love modded Minecraft. I haven't played in a minute. That was something that was very much a multiplayer game for me. That's how I started streaming. Alright, we're gonna let that cook up and do its thing. I mean, we could cook other ore. Oh yeah, also, we are like overflowing with wheelie bins. I thought they're supposed to be rare, and I have 3 here. I have 1 in the corner over by my work area. I think one of the rentals has 1. Yeah, up here we have 2. We just have too many rolly bins. Do they sell for anything valuable? Because I don't need... Maybe we'll put 1 behind... I wish I could use that space. That drives me nuts that we can't. Alright, we'll put 1 at each house, maybe. A wheelie bin shrine? Maybe, yeah. Each member of the cult has to procure their own wheelie bin. 55k is not too bad. Okay, maybe we'll sell the excess. But what we'll do is we'll put 1 behind each house for now. Listen to me, I'm sitting here whining. I have too much of this thing that's supposed to be rare. Just, I too much. Can you put it in the house? Oh, well, that's the answer. Much like my other house is all the toys. Until we decide what we're doing at the train station over here. This will now be our shrine of wheelie bins. New goal unlocked. I like how the lights came out over here. I do think I need to expand the walkway a bit. I think I might want to do this going all the way. I think I want to pop it out all the way down. The problem is it makes the river so narrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we talked about earlier, someone had asked if I have a beehive. I do have one right here. This is not permanent. This is just where I've been kind of shoving stuff. Although I do like the look of the Margot pergola in this box. It's kind of interesting. And what I need to figure out is I think I want to make a walkway where it's all the gems into the... I think that'd be kind of cool to have like a gem walkway into the museum. So I need to get more perfect gems, and I need to get a bunch more of the stands to put them in. Because you can walk on top of the things that you store stuff. You cannot walk on top of the carryables boxes. You fall through those, unfortunately. As such. And so that's not ideal. But yeah, we're going to read... all of this area is getting redeveloped at some point. We're still kind of playing the what I call the base game. Until I feel like we quote-unquote beat it completely, then we'll switch to decorating mode fully. Okay, so we're going to have a meteor tomorrow. That'll be excellent. It is going to do a little bit of raining. It's halfway through the season. So we need a mission. And I'm thinking, if I look at my map... thinking one thing, well, one, I need to fix my train line. I don't want to talk about it. We'll do that off camera. I'm so grumpy. What I might do is maybe extend the train line to here. Do I really want to be dealing with train lines, or do I want to build something? I want to build something. What should we build? You know what? Let's figure out where we're going to put our... we got ourselves just a few components, so we can make a few lighthouses. Actually, we are kind of limited because we only have 8. Well, that's what I need. I need a lot of hot cylinders. But let's go ahead. 55k, perfect. That's what we'll do. We'll sell the extra wheelie bins at some point. But I made a lighthouse, and I have some other things I want to mess around with the lighthouse. So we're gonna do some trying to design lighthouses because you can clip the lighthouse, and so we'll show you that tomorrow. But let's grab some stuff. At some point I gotta decorate this house too. There's always stuff to do in Dinkum. If I come over here, there we go. That's what I want. Some of this, some of that. I don't want green wallpaper. Do I have red? That's all flooring. That's useless to me. Isn't that red on the wall now? Maybe that's what I want. I might just borrow it. Yeah, I think this actually is what I want. Let me go take a look. Is there a pastel white? I don't think there is. But I want to see what this looks like if I just do this right quick. We're just testing. Don't no one mind. Nothing's permanent here. I would like a brighter red, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, we're gonna take that. I really don't like the wood wall when you don't need to have it. So let's see, we have another color. We'll just... that's fine. Okay. So we got red, we got walls, we got that, we got that. We've dirt printed, we have soup. We need soup. And then we can sleep and go explore. Soup should be in here. And of course I'm talking about spark soup. And I think I picked up a couple pearls the other day. Creepy dink? Oh, for selling bugs. I was like, they are being very judgy. We still haven't bought all of our permits. We should probably buy some permits too. Heading out. All right, Beer, thanks for coming by. Have a wonderful evening. All right, so we're gonna work on our lighthouse. That's what we're doing for sure. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I need. We'll grab some of the, I mean, it's already a lighthouse, but maybe we want extra spotlights. Let's see what else we got for options. I have a few slingshots that I'll never need that many. We'll grab our concrete, we'll grab some brick. Grab some wood. That's... oh, you know, I like the bright gravel path too. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And, oh yeah, we'll grab some of these pergolas, just in case. Might need an iron ladder or two. I don't think we need any ramps. I'm just grabbing like palette ideas. I can come back and make more things or get more things as needed. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Oh, hey buddy. I always feel bad leaving them here. Nice. So, I think what we'll do is sleep. And then we're gonna figure out where we want to put our lighthouse. Do, 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 do. Alright, got some bugs. Where's your bed? I haven't decorated my house yet, Laura. It's a mess. We're gonna make a bunch of dinks in a second here, though. Oh, maybe we're not. I don't know that I have a million dinks in the bank. Huh. Is Moneybags here? Oh, he is here. Good. I must have a million dinks. Because one thing I do when I go to the island reef is I make sure I get enough pearls to cover me. Let's leave 9. Actually, we can sell shells too if we have enough of any. Alright, we got some shells. We got some pearls. Let's go see if there's anything else we want to unlock permit point wise. I would like to apply for a license. I think it's time to fly. Yeah, it's definitely time to fly. Alright, where's Moneybags? He's... let's take the jet ski. Oh, good call. Rice sacks. No, because I don't have the food modeler yet. Or do I? Maybe I do. I might have done the first. No, I think I sold my first batch, and I don't think I ever grew any rice since then. Let me check. I think I sold it and haven't done it since. I really need to, because that's easy money also. Yeah, no, I definitely have not. But I do have 3 food modelers now. Nope, I have 1 food modeler. I'm a liar. So, well, we'll replant the rice at some point. Actually, is the rice planted? The rice is not planted. We'll do that at some point. Oh yeah, Yellow, you didn't know? All you have to do is ask really nicely and you get to be a pilot right away. They're just like, sure, here you go. And then you give a guy just some old parts you found from a broken down water lawnmower, and he builds you a helicopter. It's super legit. All right. Yeah, yep, I'm a pilot now. 10 out of 10 would crash again. So I'm playing a bunch of Subnautica 2, and part of the storyline is you die a lot, and you get reprinted. And man, have I been having like crazy weird existential dreams about consciousness, and are you a copy of yourself if your brain is... Oh, yeah. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 would crash again and just respawn, right? Would that be great if that's how video games worked? Or how life worked? Alright, creepy dude, what do you sell today? Anything I want? Not really, but let's chat. You know, you are selling a clock, but can I find that clock, or is that the one I have to buy? Let's see, that's what I want to sell you. Yep, that's why we pick up pearls. Which one is this? So the gold pocket watch makes things go faster. Well, I can't afford it anyway. So we're gonna say goodbye to that. Alright. Got the creepy guy. So, in my mind, it does make sense to put our lighthouse kind of near our docks. So that's where you'd come in on boats. We won't see it often there, but that's okay. That also might be where we do like a little beach resort instead of our beach here. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll put the lighthouse up here. We'll put beach set up here, and then that way it gives us a fun thing a reason to build like roads and a path to the teleporter. So let's head to our dock and just get a rough feel of things. Oh no, turn. Try and drink a soda with one hand. Yeah. Folks, it's spooky. Yellow Subnautica, it'll get you. But honestly, I was really craving a strategy game, and I realized that years ago I bought Fire Emblem's Three House for my Switch, and I never played it. And I've been playing it on the Switch too, and it plays like a dream, and it's lovely, and I'm having a blast. So that's all I've really done all weekend. I sat on the couch, been a little under the weather, so I was like, oh, this is a great way to not feel miserable and have a fun game to play. I'm really enjoying it. All right, so what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna decorate over here. So we're gonna go to that island. Played the first one so far. Need the others. Yeah, I played the first one. I think beat it. I never did play the Arctic one or Below Zero or whatever it was, but the two it's been a lot of fun. Okay, so if this is going to be our beach island, we need to get our landscaping kind of sorted. Things are a bit of a hot mess, so let's do some eating. And we'll figure out printing. But really, all these trees are coming down, I think. Well, I guess I could move them out of the way for now, instead of cutting them, because I don't need the wood clogging up my inventory anyway. Let's just park them elsewhere. We'll put them back here for now, until we figure out our lives. I was willing to let you live and let live, buddy. Look, more stuff to clog up my inventory, silly croc. Alright, let's get this parked out of the way. Now, I think our lighthouse does need to be up on a bluff or a hill, so we're gonna raise this up a bit. This kind of little natural area here. Alright, so let's figure out how... So what we can do is we can always build down to kind of flatten it out. So, you know, let's get rid of this stuff too. I have a rock wand, we can decorate with rocks later. Alright. That's nice and sorted. And because it's its own island, we'll probably just use the turf roll to regrass this, because I'm not going to be planting everything, so that'll be fine. I think I left that back in my base, but we can get that later. Let's go ahead... Dust front RTS coming out of the demo or something. Interesting, I don't think I know that one. Alright, let's get our printer. If I can remember how to play this game, there we go. We can just shove all the stuff I don't care about in here, because that way our inventory doesn't get clogged up with nonsense. Alright, so rough idea. The idea is we'd have like beach area here, we put out the chairs and the mats and all that jazz. We'd have a bridge, so road, the road would kind of bring you to your beach area. Maybe we'll get like an outdoor shower or something, we'll figure something out for that. That was like changing rooms with a bunch of dunnies. And then we'd come here, we'd kind of walk up, and maybe we'd walk up here and around, and then come up to the front of the lighthouse. Maybe over here is where the lighthouse is. So we'll kind of just expand this area. And it doesn't have to be like the top of the build area, but I do want it to be a pretty large-ish hill. So we're just going to get a rough outline here, if I can remember how to use the dirt printer. And again, I'll smooth it out or figure out where I want cliffs and stuff after the fact. Let's get the rough shape in now. At least the top portion of this mountain, the mountainy area. Yeah, kind of this way. And we'll hide some of the dirt wall with the wraparound staircase. That'll help. We'll add some vines. And then we'll see what the dirt texture does for us, or the grass textures, and or retaining walls. And we'll give it a gentle slope on at least one of the wall, probably two of them. The idea, I like the idea, there's like this rocky crag that they're like, we should build our lighthouse there. Yeah, it's good to tell yourself a story when you're building. Been listening to a lot of Let's Plays of Call of Cthulhu, which is another thing I very much enjoy, and it's always fun to, you know, the New England rainy seaside shanty towns where weirdness comes from the waters. It's always fun. All right, and I'm leaving crags because again we'll put rocks up to make this edge the kind of bouldery side. I'll just kind of break that in, and we'll figure out what texture we want on it, but that'll... And this side will slope down. Yeah, we'll have to slope that out. But I think this gives us our rough shape that we're gonna work with. Let's fill her in. Squid Daddy, I may or may not have Cthulhu as your religion in 7 D&D. Lovely. Alright. Now we're planting. How high do we want to go? Mostly it's how much do I want to stream this out. So if you're here, do your lighthouse up here. That actually feels good from down here. Ooh, yeah, and I like the sand. Let's get a couple shovels of that. Take that one. Oops. That can stay there. That can come here. Wait, why just what? Jerk. There you go. Yeah, we can bulk up some sand too as a dune. That'll help break up the giant wall of dirt. But I think this is a fine overall height. So we'll take this down. I'm gonna need to get some like nice fence. I think more white picket fence is due. All right, and hopefully this is gonna be big enough. I may need to expand it more, and again we can always slope out the land. Hey, Grizzly Girl Games and Grub, Quad G, how goes it? Again, this is the rough shape of the platform. Everything else will get figured out later. Didn't want to put that there, but that's fine. Those with the happy accidents. I don't know that the dirt printer sound works for, you know, Bob Ross ASMR style Dinkum. Yeah, we're just gonna just beat the devil out of it right here. Just beat the devil out of that dirt. Just swish it around, put it down, up and down, smack it down. And look at that, you got a tower. It's a smiley little happy tower. I rescued a squirrel today. Man, Bob Ross is such a king. One, absolutely just entertaining, but two, so good at getting my kids to sleep back in the day. So good at it. An entire Bob Ross stream. Oh man. You know, I'll find like a charity fundraiser. If we raise enough money for a charity, I'll do like a Halloween stream or something. I'll get a costume. We'll just do a Dinkum pixel painting with It's awful. It's awful. All right, let's pop this down here. I mean, don't get it twisted. I actually watch ASMR playthroughs of different games to sleep at night, so I'm not knocking it. It's just not my scene. All right, there we go. So I think this is a big enough space, and we can test that because I know some of the sizes of things we want to be able to put down. And if we need to expand it, I don't know which of these we're going to use. It's actually probably a big tin. Yeah, it's gonna need to be bigger for sure. I'm gonna need to go at least 3 wider. Yeah, it's gonna need to be bigger. Okay. Back to the printer. That's not what I wanted. Because I want the path to come up this ledge. But I don't mind this being a cliff face. Like, maybe this whole corner is a cliff. It doesn't really geologically make sense, so we might have to build something over there. But we'll figure that out. Ethoslab. I don't think I know that one. I'll have to check it out. Alright. It doesn't have to be perfectly 3 wider. It just has to be... to allow the pathing. So I think we can start closing it in here. And again, this is going to be a whole thing. Oh no, that's hilarious. I've not seen that. I'll need to check that out, Laura. I like that idea. I should have one of my kids do a voiceover of me run around. Don't hurt the goblins! Leave the doggies alone! Alright, we're almost... Oh, now we have to check it out. Okay, so part of me is wondering, maybe we'll build something over there and bridge at some point. But, for now, if we're gonna have this here, and I want fence posts, that's gonna need to come back one at least. So we can put fence here so people don't fall off the cliff. Fence here so they don't fall off the cliff. Walkway down, walkway around. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So that's the beginning parts. And you're like, Josh, there's a gazebo there. Yes, there is. Don't worry about it. I'm testing. We're trying things out. Oh, I think it still needs to be bigger. That's okay, though. We'll get to there. Alright, so we're gonna just do this right quick. We're experimenting here. No one get antsy. Pearl, pearl, pearl. I like that. I'm guessing from the voiceover. Okay. So you're like, okay, that's fine. You built a box around your lighthouse, whatever. And it is fine. Okay. Would I like a brighter red? Yes, I would. Would I like this to be the right number of stripes? I would, but we'll live with it. So if we can get like a bright red wall, does that give me like a keeper's house? It does, but we're not going to use the gazebo. We're going to dirt print inside it. That's what I wanted to check. And we're going to lift the lighthouse higher up. I think that's what we're going to do. Is I think we're going to dirt print and put the lighthouse on top of the dirt printing. Nosy cares. All right. So let's see what that world looks like. I can also fix my striping concern by doing one less. So we're gonna need a walkway up to... Does this go over the roof? Oh wait, are we at the... Well, bugger that. Okay. Is that the end of the world? No, we can fix this. That's the build max. So I need to drop our floor down 1 level. Yeah, no, I know it's normally to the side, but I want to be able to see the door. I could shift it 1, but I think... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come here. Let me get a shovel. And we're just going to go ahead and compact this down 1 to get that extra height. And I think we'll start... yeah. There. There you go. Now when I put the... Oh, I don't have any food in me. Man, you can let me break my tools. Again, we'll landscape the heck out of the island to make it look nicer. The rock mound we've built this on later. That I'm not too pressed about. And actually, bringing it down another level is good because that makes it less of a dramatic rock wall we got to deal with. Okay. Back to dirt printing. We'll see what we can do with this. Because we can't put a gazebo over... No, we can't. I answered my own question. Yeah, during the Skyfest, we saw that you can clip the lighthouses through gazebos, and so you can play with them in different ways. I don't know that I need to use a gazebo. I think I'm just going to use walls. But I will say it looked really pretty. I think Beer's the one who threw it into the fairy lights, and it looked real nice. I was a fan. Yeah, I think that'll work better. You're not wrong that it should be off to the side. Where did my doors go? There we go. So what if I put the door here? Do 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 do. Okay. And then we can get some blacktop or something. And there's our... Actually, let's just put wood, I guess. Right? A wood door. So we put wood down here, here. And we got our wood door. It's not great. I'd probably use hardwood if I was using any wood, but we might just use blacktop. Or even black tile. And then internally, I'd probably use this to match kind of the concrete look. And again, I know there's a gap if you're up here. It's not perfect. We're making do with what we got. And then we come over here. And actually, we can turn this... Oh, actually, we can do some cool things. So if we turn this door sideways, once I get out of the way, we could actually have like some fence or something if we expanded this, and so it looks like, you know, we could put a widow's walk up here a little. So maybe you come out the back here, and then you go up to the lighthouse to see what's going on out there. So that's coming together. Now imagine if we had a brighter red wall, and I don't know if one exists, I just don't know. But I like the idea, and we could also do like a black pastel if that's there. I have to look at the colors. I gotta pick this wall up now because I put down the wrong color. I can live with it. It's fine. We can decorate up there, get some lights. Again, if we can get like an actual red wall, that could work kind of well. Now, can we break up the... Does it have to be so boxy? What does it look like if instead we cut... Yeah, green loop fence might be good up here. I think it does have to kind of be boxy. We could maybe do something with half walls if we had different texture on the brick, in the interior brick. Oh! Oh! Wait, everybody wait. If the half walls... Yes, okay. What if we wanted to continue the horizontal stripes? So what if we painted these with red tile brick? And then we use half wall white going around. That would break up the texture. I think that might work. Where is my telephone? Let me phone home. It might be Christmassy. You're not wrong, but it's red and white. Unless we can... I've never tried. I don't think we can paint the lighthouses. That'd be cool. Oh, no. I want to create a single. Stairs is... Yeah, I think it'd be too tall there. But let's go... Oh, satellite. Yeah, it started. Let's call tower. We'll keep an eye out for our meteorite for the night. I don't know what the earliest time it starts in autumn, but we'll keep an eye out. Okay, what I want is my half walls, which are in here. All the ghosts in my chores here. I thought I saw them. Nope. Somewhere in here are all my half walls. Cabin wall, green pattern wall, pink wall, white panel wall. Oh, well, actually, let me take the white panel wall. That's a stack. I know I had another Bowser in here. I know I have half walls somewhere. Maybe I'm... Ah, there they are. Cool. Cool. Let's go outside and see if we can see our meteorite. You saw somebody get their first shower before? That's awesome. Yeah, I had 2 in a row. And then I used the charm tonight for tonight, so that was nice. Alright, I don't see anything yet. So we'll go back and continue working on what we're working on. Oh, no I won't. No, I didn't. I thought I backed out of that. Well, that's fine. Let me know if you see the meteorite. Okay, so let's try this other option. Nice. We would have heard the boom if ours fell. Ours did not fall yet, so... We'll keep an eye out. It'll show up eventually. Alright, so if this is all white, what does this look like? We do that. And don't mind the wood. I'll have to change out the door. Actually, maybe we just change out the door. Maybe we just acknowledge that there's a door. Still no slow go. Nope. Alright, and what if... Again, ignore the wood for now. No, I don't like that either. We'll have to keep playing with it when we have light again. Let's go find this meteorite, because I don't want to miss it. I don't know how we're going to get up here. This will be the highest point on the island now, so I'm not entirely sure what we'll build to get up there. We can do our pergola trick. I guess while we're waiting here, we can do this. They don't connect. No, they don't connect. Okay. Even that won't get us up there. I don't know how we were doing the other day. Maybe the pergola was taller. Alright, so we're looking for the big old slow meteor. I will tell you, the last time it came, it was right at 11. I don't think it's set, but... I've not heard the boom yet, so I don't think we've missed it. And I do kind of like how meteor showers now are quote-unquote farmable. Or, again, you're limited by how many clouds and bottles you get, though, so there's still a luck aspect. But it's nice that you know you're going to get the meteorite shard most of the time. I'm just kind of free roaming. Looking to see where it is. Don't want to get anyone seasick by spinning too much. Hello? Is there a big, slow, loud meteorite coming? Well, we're going way too north. Let's go back to our teleport tower. I hope it's not out here. I don't want it to like go out into the waters. We'll run back to town and see if it's there or if it pops up soon. There it is. See, that's all I said, to go back to town. And I have to run out of stamina, so let's just eat a bunch of fruit salad. Angle for it. And that's probably where it'll be. Okay. Honestly, if it's over by the jungle, that's where it's been the last 2 times. No, that's much closer, so we're fine. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Doobie doobie doo. Oh, this is the first time I've tried. I don't think I realized it does a 1 block. It goes up 1 block fine if I need to jump. That's kind of cool, no? Oh gosh! No, don't die right when. Oh, why are there so many crocs? Whoo boy. That was spicy. Just a man with a plan to find a fiery rock that fell from the sky. Alright. Fiery rock. Where did you land? The crocs made me lose my focus. There it is. Whew, okay. Right, yeah, we need to be able to do scooter damage. Alright, well, because we already broke the other 2, we're gonna break this one tonight. Then there'll be a day where we've broken 3 meteors. Let's see if we get lucky. Survey says... Kablam! And we did not get lucky. We do have 1 more meteorite, but it's sitting in my whatchamacallit? It's sitting in my museum, so we're not going to break that one. I've never broken 3 meteorites in 1 day before. Heck, I've only broken 2 before this all together. I should have bought a sleeping bag with me. What's going on over there? What's that purple circle? What is that? Is that the lighthouse? What is that purple orb? Ah, it is the lighthouse. What am I looking for in it? I'm looking for the glider. I'm looking for the cloak. I need the glider so I can eventually get the invisible glider. Because you need all the fancy gliders. I want to check something real quick. What does this do? No, I don't like it. It's... This like a star cloak or something? Okay, I think this idea has merit. I just don't think I like what we have. Now what's the white panel look like in case we did red tile? Oh, actually, this may work better. Let's... Because this breaks up the wall quite a bit. I like... Okay, wait a minute now. Let's... Well, I might be back into the full panel mode. You're gonna break yours as you cross by. So, I don't know if this is right or right, but what's in it may not be... I don't know if it generates what drops when you break it or when you pick it up. But, just in case, sleep the night, break it, and then start your day over and see if you get something different. I mean, I don't know how long that would take. Is it cheesing? A little bit. But that's you know, I think you can get re-rolls of what it drops, but everything it drops is so rare that, you know, I don't know. Alright, we're back to the tall walls because I kind of like that white panel. The wood stripes actually break up the build a bit. And it now gives me an excuse, even though I was using this to like show a door. You got ore, but... Oh, right. You gotta try again. Yeah, again, I'm not sure. I don't know if James coded it that once you pick it up, the fates are locked, or if it lets you change the drops. I don't know. I'm not doing that, mostly because I don't have time to keep reloading. All right, this actually is coming together a little better, I think. So where did my lighthouse go? So do I like this better? As a rough out. I might. Maybe? Put up some fences. I don't know. I'm pondering still. But that might jive. That might work. Put some fences, landscape, put a nice walkway up around and onto the platform. I think it's getting, thank you, Duchess. I think it's getting there. I think maybe it's too square. I'm wondering, do I want to narrow it down by one? Make it more of a rectangle sitch versus a box. I think I do. So, I mean, that's gonna take forever at late, so we'll sleep and come back here. I do next time I have to make sure I bring a sleeping bag with me. But yeah, well, you know, we're here. Whatever, what else? What else is going on? We're chatting, we're having fun. Alright, where is my compactor? And I know it's low on battery, but I should be fine. The walls really add substance to the lighthouse. Remove the walls? Is that what RM is? I don't know if that's what RM is. But I like this panel because it does break up the sheer blockiness of it. Alright, we're almost there. Two more. Cool. Alright, I think this will be better. Oh, never mind. It's a typo. Got it. Okay. I was like, I'm not going to remove them, but each their own. Alright, and we'll pop some more of these in. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves some more of... Where did our paneling go? White panel. Yeah, I think making it a little more that actually feels a lot better. I like it. I like that a lot. Okay. So we got our house here. And again, we'll figure out how to make the door nice. I mean, I'm not a big dirt printer builder, but we'll decorate the exterior. We have enough room that I might want to pull this out a little bit more so we can put pathing down, or we can, and then we can put a fence. So we need at least, let's just do spacing. Do we want bright gravel path? I don't think we do, but just for now, let's just put something down to get a rough outline. So the idea here is you would come here. Yeah, this all works actually. This is the right size. And this is where we start our staircase down and wrap around. So that'll work. And then we'll have fencing that well, you know, I want to go, I think, one more. But yeah, okay. Good rough idea. Let's sleep. Oh, you know, I forgot to go to the recipe store and see if he had any new furniture. Ugh, I keep forgetting to visit the actual stores. Oh well. Oh, I got to. My phone's notifying me that my birdhouse, we have a little bird feeder that has a camera in it. Today we had 2 visitors. I already saw. It was a house finch and a white dove, a white-winged dove. All right, sleep. All right, so today what we need to do is keep decorating. I should probably deposit money in the bank too. Don't need to be carrying around 800,000. That's for sure. Let's see what we got weather-wise. Well, crud. You have the Fleetwood Max on, second head. Sorry. I don't have enough perma points for anything. Why did I come in here? I didn't mean to. Bye, Fletch. Sorry. I'm just having a moment. Here's where I want to come. Hello, friend. What do we got in the bank? Let's deposit everything. And then we will withdraw 200 is a nice pocket change. Wouldn't that be nice? Man. How would my life change if I thought of 200,000 as just pocket change? I'd probably still stream, to be honest. But I would be doing it from more interesting places. I'd be like, tonight we're playing Dinkum. And if you look out my hotel window, you can see the Great Wall of China. Yeah, Laura, it does. It's so cool. My wife got it for me for Christmas, and I find it very entertaining. And it takes pictures and sends me, they call them postcards, some little postcards. It's very fun. All right, so things I want to do. Now, his store is annoyingly closed on Tuesdays and Thursdays, isn't it? I want to see if there's any more good furniture. Looks like we're getting our feet wet. I love that they all hang out on the shoreline here. See, vines here like this can help break up the big dirt walls. Let me just confirm that he's actually closed. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday, so we'll come back tomorrow. But while we're over here, we will go check and see if there's any new recipes. We'll get some mushrooms. Open up. I don't know that I have the marble column. Come on, buddy. Where you be? Hello. I'll get the repair kit. Always good to have. Yep, we'll give them all our pillar. Great. You've already taught me that. And you've taught me that. Okay. I think it's also time to start. Do we need a license for that? Did I buy the license for the better crafting tables? I don't know that I did. Oh, I didn't. So we need to actually start working to get auto crafting tables. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Did you get all those mushrooms on your island, Laura? Pockets are full. Man. I wonder how that happened. Unacceptable. Let's go put some stuff away. I got most of the foods put away. Here's random plants. Here's random seeds and woods. Metals is in the black box. Let's get the junk out of this box because I don't want that in here. Great. Valuables is where the repair kits go. What else we need or not need right now? I don't think I have room in here for my excess goodies, so we'll put it in here. Annoyingly. Here we go. That goes there. Greens box for greens. Alright, now we got some breathing room. Big stock now. Everyone came. Island 9 days. Nice. Yeah, mushroom soup is just such a great, easy to get food. You just got to stockpile. Like, I have a couple seasons worth of mushrooms just hanging out there. Okay. It's going to be raining all day, which is annoying, so we might actually sleep through a good chunk of the day. I don't want to repair. I want to get over to here. Now, other things I wanted to look at. I'm intrigued by just to see what a red roof might look like. You know, just to get a feel for it. We're gonna make a red tile. Great, so we got that. I need fence, white picket fence, I think, but I don't know that we have gumwood planks, so I did say we have to chop down a bunch of trees. And I think that is... oh, wait. No, we don't have gum logs, so we're gonna get these processing, and then we'll go get some gum logs. So I keep all my processing in this chest here. In a better world, would I have like a setup of a 3x3 of everything ready at all times? Sure. But I kind of like how tight this is as a automated factory. You know, it keeps it a nice little 3x3 and with some decoration. Not really. But everything stores in here. Like, you know, I like this setup quite a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in all these guys, and these guys. Actually, we'll put you first, so you get cut first. While that's going on, we'll pop that away. What else do we not need right now? Do this trap. Hello, friend. Goodbye. Whoops. Goodbye, friend. Dang it. Goodbye, friend. Oh yeah, 4 a.m. would be nice. I do not have that watch yet. That would be handy. Okay. I also said I wanted white picket fences, and someone asked about the green loop fence. I don't know that I want green because I don't think I'm doing a lot with green, but I could do stuff with green. It never hurts to make it. Iron bars. I don't know how much iron we have cooked up right now. We have a bit. So we'll make some green fence just to see what that looks like. But I do like the... no, we'll do the green. Oh. It's weird the green fence doesn't take green paint. Yeah, we'll do the green fence. We'll make 5 of that. There we go. We will also, though, make more of the white picket fence because I think that's what it's going to really be. This is not really a parking lot. This Jeep needs to go. All right, nails would be in my metals box. Beautiful. It is nice having a system, I'll tell you that. This is like the smallest little storage area I've ever made, but it works really well right now. Okay, white picket fence. Guess we can make 24. So that's what we'll do. Rock on. Let's head back. Hi, Forrest. Great, good talk. She's my favorite, so I kind of talk to her every once in a while. Oh yeah, what path? That's a great question, Laura. What path indeed? The bright feels too bright. I do really like, actually, this one. What is this? I like this one. Cobblestone path. That's the answer. I think this works well. I don't need the nice fancy edging. It's a lighthouse on a cliff, right? So let's go ahead and make some cobblestone path. Probably not 120. There we go. Make 152 of it. That's more than enough. And then we can put our rocks away. Take our fences back. We can put our cement away. Yeah. All right. So we got some path, we got some of that. I feel like there's something else we're gonna need over there. Pathing. Oh, stairs. We've been using either the copycat stairs, which work, Or do we want to actually like have wooden stairs on the path, which also works. And I do want my wand, which is right here. I kind of think we're gonna do... I think we're gonna do the copycat stairs. I like them. We're just gonna have to make more of them, that's all. That and that. I think. Oh no, maybe they need nails. Matching steps. No, that's just cement. Perfect. Alright. That, I think, does help. Oh, you know what else I want, actually? Because I'm having an idea. It's a dangerous pastime, I know. I want... Gumwood path or palmwood? We're gonna do... Palm is the way... We'll do gumwood. Alright, so we can teleport close to it and then we'll have to walk the rest of the way. Double rain. Lovely. Oh, you know what? While we're here... There we go. Back to the lighthouse. Come for the bug fest, stay for the lighthouse, which is over there by our jet ski. That's not right. Right? No. Wait, what? Huh? There we go. There, B. Oh, I do like that silhouette, though. That's coming together. Okay. So, we're going to pull up this right quick. So we're going to eat the 3 soups. Just to have some energy for a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to grab this stuff. Yeah, nothing wrong with the bright gravel, it's just, it's too refined. I will need a gate at some point too, because I'm having ideas. But for now, let's see what the green loop looks like. Just as a quick throw it up there. I like it. I don't like that it's green. I actually really like the fence a lot. I wish we could paint the fence. Honestly, if it was red, that would be killer. But I don't like the green. So we're gonna put that away. I'm glad we looked though, and I have a place for that in mind. I don't like that. Silly wall. I want it to still look nice. I don't want this. I think this is giving me New England vibes. We're not good. What happens when you connect a bunch of them to the walls? Actually, again, we want texture, right? That breaks up the wall in an interesting way. Let me see. You know, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Do we do that all the way around and that gives like a cool bump out on 3/4 of the walls? Maybe we do. Let's... Again, we'll rough out the hill here. Yeah, it does something. It certainly doesn't need fence around the back wall, and I'll need to get more fence potentially, but that is definitely something. And having the front wall not have it is not bad. I'm not worried about that. Interesting. Maybe I put one here just to make the corners match. Almost like a post. Yeah, it does break it up a bit. I think I kind of like it. We'll leave it for now. Cobblestone path. And again, we're going to figure out what we're doing under the door here. See, the problem, though, of that corner fence there is it does eat into my path options. I mean, I could always do that and replace the fence after. That's not the end of the world. Honestly, that's not awful. I don't hate that. Alright, so if the house is on... Wait, is that... Wait, what? Oh, hardwood. When did I grab hardwood? I want gumwood. It's like, why does that wood not match? Although, the hardwood does match a little better, so I think we're going to switch to hardwood. Which I should have done from the get-go, because hardwood is my favorite in the game. Alright, let's go back to hardwood. That's closer to the wood that's in the wall. Alright. Put our path back in, our door. Wait, did I not? Wait. Why does it look different? Hardwood. Why are they two different colors? I'm not tripping, right? Right, but... Am I losing my mind? Is this like brown gray and this is like red brown? Like those are not the same color. Okay. Okay, I'm just losing my mind. I like the one on the floor. Weird lighting effects. Okay, anyway, not the end of the world. And definitely not the pastel wall. We want the white panel wall. Sun and shading, yep. It'll get you every time. Alright, so the building itself is starting to look interesting. We still got to clean up this whole mess of a thing we've done here. We got to grass it or whatever we're going to do. And what I think whatever we're going to do is going to include... What happens? I think cobblestone wall just is the top surface, right? It doesn't go all the way down, though. Yes, I don't know that we want that. We know that this corner, this whole facade is going to be kind of roughed out. I do want this to stay a little more sheer. So I don't want to necessarily make this a smooth descent on this side. Do I have any more soup? Yeah. I don't mind having like weird little piles here and... Yeah, we'll do that. This side we can also kind of mess around with, just make it a little rougher, a little different, you know, break up the texture a bit. Alright, so that kind of breaks it down. A metal fence around here, that could be interesting. Part of me was thinking I actually have a metal ladder and a gate here right to a dock, because we have these ladders. So part of me is thinking, what if we had like a retaining wall here? And the question is, can I make that look interesting in a way that doesn't look ridiculous just having for partial? What am I doing? But what if this went to the water right to a docks, like, you know, if you had to carry up your supplies or whatever? Oh, I see. Yeah, to keep the riffraff out. And then honestly, yeah, like Hatteras, I think it's Hatteras, they have a gate around the exterior of the lighthouse. So that makes sense. But what does this do if I... turn... Let's see. When I don't want things, I find them everywhere. And now my pockets are full again. Don't need that, don't need that. Hopefully don't need any more of these for a bit. We're not using that, we're not using that. In theory, we can put all this away for right now. Okay. I don't have a way to my lighthouse. Just kidding, we're fine. But part of me is wondering, do I have like a gate here and then this sucker come down right to... Oops, that's not useful. Right down to a dock. But I don't want to have just big sheets of... You know, like I don't want to have just big sheets of concrete. I like the more rustic-y look, and we'll put rocks and things. So I don't know about that. I don't know. Having a support wall does make sense. And I think maybe we make this a sand dune, so maybe we sand all this. Because like sand comes up against the rocks here. That might look better. Let's start doing that and see how we feel about the sanding of things. We'll pop this here, that's fine. We'll just borrow the sand. Seriously? This is having the opposite effect that I wanted. Alright, let's try turning this back into sand. Alright, there's got to be a rule for how sand works. So let's see if we can figure out the rule. Can this be sand? This can be sand. Can this be sand? This can be sand. Maybe sand has to touch sand. Is that a thing? Let's test it. Ah, I think we figured it out. Sand has to touch sand, I think. Let's keep testing. So this should go sand. It did not. We did not figure it out. Can a man just have some sand? Oh, first it'd be dirt? Okay, fine. Don't mind me. You know what? Why am I doing this manually? Let's... Annoying is what that is. I also didn't know you could compact diagonally. That's fun to know. Hey, Aaron of Nova Scotia, also hello. Thank you for the call. You're right, we do have to do that. The other thing we can do though is we can just print right over it. That'll give me nice fresh dirt. And then we can just pop all that out that we didn't like. Okay, not to sound ungrateful, but stop giving me stuff. I don't have the inventory room for it. Anyway, back to planting sand. I don't want to leave holes behind, so we'll just get that. We'll grab this here. So yeah, I think this dune will be what comes up against the dirt wall. I think that'll look fun. And again, it helps break up the sheer dirt of it all. I can make a sand fence. I could. Wait, sand fence looks more natural? We'll see. I like this. Squiggly lines and all. Yeah, I like that. I don't like those sparkles though. Come on, sparkles, get out of the way. Get rid of our grass here. And we'll have the dune maybe go up to about here. Oh, what I'm doing looks more natural. Yeah, I think we like this. We'll get that in a minute. Come on, you. Let's keep planting sand. I need to go to the Great Bite so I can get some of the other gravel rock. That also would help break things up a bit too. Oops, that wasn't right. I want to do that. There we go. And maybe we just kind of start breaking it up, mixing the dirt and blending it here. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. I think that helps. Actually, I think we'll continue the dune a little bit because I think that does help. Narcissistic. Make your... Yeah, you think your build's all about you, huh? Listen, if you have something to say, just say it. I can handle it. You'd go to one person's Sky Island and all of a sudden they just come into your chat. I'm just teasing, Laura. Alright, so we got I think that's looking pretty good. I actually don't mind that being there. Nope. We'll just park this dirt here. We can break out a little more dirt. We'll flatten that. Are these two gonna bother me? Yeah, they're gonna bother me. Let's just take them out. Great. Okay. So I think that looks nice. That's pretty decent. Now, would it make sense for there to be rocks? Well, not really if we have these dunes. Although I guess the sand could be coming out. Maybe we've piled the rocks up? Maybe? Hey, Joanna. Sorry I missed you. Oh, I didn't see Joanna up there either. Hello, Joanna Banana. Apologies. Maybe we just have some, like, rocks over here. Break up some of this wall. And that's why you need a lighthouse, of course, right? Because this is a big rocky area, and you don't want your ships to... You don't want your ships to, you know, crash into the rocks. And so the lighthouse guides you into safe harbor. Or so I've heard. Okay. We don't need to go overboard. I might put some tiki torches around it, though. That could be kind of fun. Alright, so from this corner, if we get our camera out, because that's how I like to kind of look at things about the UI. Is there a button to hide the UI? Have I been playing this for 600 hours and never found it? Or is the camera the trick? Honestly, I think it could use a little more dune on this side. Hide HUD? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Alright, so I think that is a good start. Now, we can also break up this wall with some things like a palm tree or a coconut tree if we want to do that on this island. But we also could just use the trees that are growing in the area. So let's go grab a couple trees and see if any of them tickle our fancy. Yeah, some grasses would be good. I think that helps a lot, actually. The trees there. But yeah, some grasses. But these grasses won't grow on the sand, will they? Will the river seed stuff, or does that have to be underwater? I've never tried growing it above land. Oh, helps if you have your diving helmet on and not just going in the water like a... You can grow above land? Okay, let's try that. Apple will put more red in. Although some of the bushes... Actually, I don't hate that tree there. I don't... The trees don't make a ton of sense in your sand dunes, to be sure. But maybe we put it... Maybe we park it right here, kind of behind. And we put this one in the dirt closer to the water. I don't hate the trees. But let's get our helmet on. Actually, let's just sleep. This rain's getting annoying. We'll camp on the beach. And we will go check up recipes and furniture store today. We'll remember. I'm digging it. All right, let's grab some of that. Oh, you know, I have that seed back home. So, since we're gonna check recipes anyway, let's go ahead and get our handy dandy phone out. I should probably put our diving helmet on just in case we need that as well. Where is our phone? There it is. All right, create signal. Call tower. Yeah, I gotta charge everything. That's why I'm living off of Spark Soup right now. I really should have Franklin make me another charger or two so I can just actually refresh everything. Alright, just need Franklin to open up. So we're back too early, but we can put some stuff away. Alright, we know we're not gonna use... Where am I shoving things? Alright, this is floors and tiles we're not using anymore, but I don't think we need any of that. I'm gonna keep the cement path on me, I'm gonna keep the white cement, and we'll keep the cobblestone for now. Alright. Put some of that stuff away. Just go down the line and put anything away. I got mail. Franklin sent me a hot potato or a hot cylinder, one of the two. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't want to move the windmill though. I like where it is and I'll never remember. No, we're fine. We're fine. You know, we're not gonna change it up. We got this. I have faith in myself not to break it. I have broken 3 tools on this playthrough already, but I have faith I won't do it again. All right, we don't need the walls anymore. I think we're done with those for now. So all of our housing supplies. Go in here. Walls, walls, walls. I am going to keep, I think, the wallpaper on me because, you know, as soon as I put it away, I will inevitably pick up something by accident. So we're going to keep the panel wallpaper on me. We're going to put the red back. Yeah, famous last words. I'll be totally fine. It's all good, y'all. And really right now we're just stalling for the stores to open. And cleaning up some of this mess of inventory we got. That's walls. What do I have in this one? Fences. Now, I do like the idea of the old wood fence for like dune fences down around the bottom, so that's not a bad idea. We do have 1 creeping vine we can bring with us. I wish I had a nicer wood lamp. Do I have a nicer wood lamp? Can I have a wood lamp that doesn't intermingle with fences? That'd be nice too. Like for the lighthouse, do they get a lamp? No, I guess they don't get a wood lamp, but we can make some tiki torches. That might be useful. What do we need for tiki torches? Palm logs and a wooden torch. Wooden torch, just mangrove sticks. I feel like I've made torches before. Did I sell them all? It is very possible. I have a box of lighting. Let's see here. It's over here. I don't have any torches, so let's make some torches. And of course, I keep all my mangrove torches where everyone keeps all their wood supplies, which is my kitchen. So we'll grab that. We'll grab the palm logs. And we'll go ahead and make some tiki torches, which, you know, you can't have a beach party without tiki torches. Oh, wow, that's so many. 16's fine. I don't think I realized how many it made. Now, how many tiki torches? Yeah, we're gonna get palm logs. Dang it. Yeah, Sheila's always over here stealing stuff. She's sneaky like that. Yeah, let's go to the stores real quick, and then we'll figure out what we do about those palm logs. Oh, don't let me forget, I need to go get the dune grass seeds. I gotta get those too. You don't have anything I want. I like to just go in his store and tell him he's not useful anymore. That's hay bale. I think we have this one too. Yep, alright. Yeah, maybe she just wants some sugar, you're right. That's fine, Sheila can come visit. She's not my least favorite. Oh, you're not up till 10. Oh, well, while we're waiting, I need to go over here and buy some things. Anyway, so I'll allow it. I need one more display pedestal for things we pick up. And while we're at it, we'll take one more of these. And we'll put this one down. I don't really have a home for it, so it's just gonna go right here for now. I do wish it told you what was in them like the other ones do. It knows what's on there, right? I mean, it has to know. And in here, we have our statues, and I guess we'll shove our extra container. Okay. Now he should be open. If only we had a plethora of vehicles to go faster. Watch out, Sheila. That croc's gonna get you. What do we got today? We got a plant. Why is it... Oh. Thank you for showing up to work. I do love these plants. I have just bought a bunch of them already. We don't need any more of those. I don't really care about the dainty. What do we got here? Pink pastel. Green brick we'll take. Thank you. And since we're over here. Red bandana. Nothing's calling my name. Gotta get the seeds. That's what we need. And I think I want to make a gate also. Do we have a gate? I don't think we do. We do not. Okay. So seeds would be in my wood box. Plenty of those. We don't need... No, we don't need that. We need those. What do we got? We got grass seed, sure. Fir grass seed, fern seed, river reed seed we'll take. Bush seed? We can grow some bushes, see what that gets us. I don't need this red flooring. Yeah, I can do green walls and the green... that actually is an idea. That is not a bad one. Fir grass, no, I want... We'll grab the bushes. Okay. I think that's everything we need here. Man, it's already noon. Day just flies by. Nice sunny day all day. Beautiful. Alright, and where's our phone? There it is. I really should pay for the extra story. I need to get more permit points. I haven't unlocked everything yet, so I need to do that. Let's call our single. Lovely. Alright. So, I think we'll plant some seeds up in the ferns here. And 14 feels like it should be more than enough. So, let's put some here. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Oh, very pleased we can put it in front of the rock like that. That's great. We'll put some down on the dirt area here, which eventually might get sanded over. Who knows? I think we'll break this down to different levels. That'll look a little better. I think we'll put a bump out here just to break up that wall a little. And again, we gotta clean up the other sides of the walls. But I think we can put the... We'll do a double seed up here. We need one here. And one of these guys needs one. Yeah, it's coming together. Okay. I don't think the creeping vine's gonna work real well. I think it's too bright green for this area. I do like how it fills a wall, but it just doesn't match the rest of it, so we're not gonna use that. Oops. So that's a no-go. Where did my fence go? I'll put that back. I still need to decide if we're gonna keep some sort of system here to get down to a dock. Yeah, Spinifex tuff would be good, but I don't want to grow the plants. Can I just put a Spinifex tuff down? Is that how that works? We'll also throw some bushes down, see what they grow into. I don't know how big and bushy they get, though. We'll put them near the bottom. We got some bush seed here. Oh. Yeah, no, those are good too. We'll kind of shuffle them in. This reminded me of some like the wild beaches in Jersey at the shore where, you know, you'd go down, there'd be lots of shrub and such right up to the water line. You have little sandy patches or sandy alcoves. But that could be something. Now, we did talk about using the ugly fence. The cheap fence. Maybe cheap fence is the better. Yeah, that might be good. I need to get some more stuff from the Great Bay. I haven't done any scavenging down there. You know, you want to keep the kids out of the lighthouse area so no one gets hurt. And if I can make a rustic gate, I can stack the fences. But I'll have to see if... I don't know if you can make these ugly old wood... Can you make an old wood gate? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. That's not bad. That's starting to feel pretty good to me, actually, on that side. Still gotta figure out if we're keeping this, but we'll come back to that. Because we need to use it to do some dirt printing. And have a very full inventory. Alright, so I think here should be this height. I think we want to start digging down here. Oh, I can go there, that's fine. Let's eat our soup. Let's eat our fruit salad. Let's put some tools away that we aren't actively using, so we have some breathing room. Alright, yeah. Wrong, we're not far enough yet to have our 5 foods. Nope. Sticks are made. And actually we're gonna keep this here. And do that, I think. let's kind of fluff this out a bit. Okay. That's the starting point. I do think we are going to keep this pretty boxy on this side, so maybe we are going to have a retaining wall on this side. You know, you kind of blast away the rock. Maybe we are going to have a retaining wall. He says. There we go. Alright, so if this is... So maybe again we have some more rough kind of corner here. We can move this tree, I guess. I can pop some rocks on there. Yeah, we're doing this very much build as we go, figure out life as we go type of sitch. Do I want... Maybe, yeah, maybe it's a tuft of actual grass. I know people don't like the yellow grass. I don't hate it. Oh wait, am I burying grass seed? I don't need to. What am I doing? It's like I've never played this game before. I know, I wanted to pick that grass up. There we go. Alright, yeah, exactly. So we'll use the concrete retaining wall. It stops the waves. Even though it is like right on the river inlet, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. And again, we're probably gonna path all this. So how much of the concrete did I have? 3, so I'll need to make more concrete for sure. But yeah, I think we'll retain wall this wall. I'm also tempted... I don't want to do a bump out. Well... Yeah, actually I do. Again, if you can break up big old walls, you should. So what we're going to do here is... that. It'll still be retaining wall, don't get twisted. But that's... I like that better for the ladder. And maybe we will put some lights or something there. We'll drop these down a few. But for now, we'll leave that there. Let's keep working on our pathing. I don't know where this path is connecting to yet, so for now, we're going to just, we'll give it some outlets to here and to here. And we'll figure out where we're putting it at some other point. And then I think we have enough stairs. We might be short a few, but we'll start at the top and work our way down. I want to go in another level, so I need to actually take all this down a level. This one I don't know that I want to go in level, so we'll wait a minute and there see what that looks like. Compactor, how am I doing on food? Doing great. Because I want the stairs to be below the wall line here. Golly. There we go. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Now, do I want them out or inset? Oh, out for sure. Which also means the path is going to come over here. And we're going to build up a little more rock there. Cool, 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 cool. And actually, maybe we'll grab one more of these trees. Park it there. Do I have a tree picker still somewhere? Yeah, they're there. You, green one. Now you turned orange. Well, you're fine there. Cool. Alright, that's starting to come together. I still need to make a gate. Need to get some more retaining wall concrete. And actually, I like it because then this having bump it out means I don't have to turn that one to concrete because that would break up this wall. This wall is coming together, kind of natural looking. I like this kind of don't get up near the lighthouse. We don't want you climbing on the rocks. Now maybe we should continue this along the water. Something like that. And for our dock, what do we got? I might need to make another hardwood pergola. Do I want the hardwood? What do I like as the... I don't know that the river's wide enough to support a double pergola, so it's gonna be one pergola, but how much... I just want to see what the top looks like. Alright, or do I want hardwood? With all the dirt, I think I like the... I mean, I think we're gonna go the hardwood. We're gonna sink it, of course, but I think... But again, it's so wide that it's gonna... It takes up most of the river. Not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and put our diving helmet on. Okay. And what was the size of that? It's 5, right? Please be 5. It is. No, it's 2. Mother, fine, fine, whatever. All right. We'll live with it. It's a little too big for what we want, but that's not the end of the world. Wrong one. I want this one. We got a minute left of my food. That quartz lives there now. And how many more do I need to sink this? 1, 2, 3, I think. Alright, I think maybe it was only 2. Let's see. No, we can go, I think, 1 lower. We can go 1 lower. Alright, the glowy stuff's gonna drive me up a wall if I don't pick it up, so we're just gonna pick it up. There we go. Nope, I went too low. Mistakes were made. Dirt printer's fine. I'm not gonna waste another soup. I think we can get away with this. Hey Josh, you figure out you can scoot to the bottom of the water in dive mode? You're diving helmet yet? I noticed you didn't do that during Sky. You can scoot. Oh yes, yeah, no, we did. We tested that. That when you have your diving helmet on, you can use your scooter underwater, which I think is hilarious. I don't like that it doesn't. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. I don't like that this is the width it is, so we might just have to make it. I don't know. Baloney is what I say. Because I don't want double gates. I guess it doesn't need a double gate. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. I'm just whining. No, I don't want a double ladder. We'll figure it out. Not now, but we will at some point. Wish we had wall sconces. Alright, let's still take a gander at what we got so far. I think it's in really decent shape. Maybe I'll put some ground lights in, floor lights in the ground just to light up some of the dunes at night. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm digging that. It's starting to blend in. It's still a big block of dirt, so we gotta figure something out, but it's starting to blend in. I love the sand dune effect. Very pleased with this. Okay. And the lighthouse, I think, looks really good. It looks lighthouse-ish. You know, that's a lighthouse building. Yeah, maybe a storage barrel or something. I think that's a good idea, gentlemen. We'll put something down there. Help us decorate the dock a little bit. The other thing I could do is I could cheat and have a wooden rail on one side here. That's not a bad idea either. Slide it over. Yeah, we can totally do that. We got time for that. Alright, so we need more concrete. And we need more lights. But I am very, very pleased. I don't do like big dirt printing builds often. This is it's starting to come together. It's looking naturalist. I think what I'm gonna do, actually, I think I'm just gonna raise the dunes. I think if I bring the dunes all up, one, maybe two, from where they are, replant the grass and rocks, and then just make the dunes a little wider, I think that really will break up the dirt. And I think that'll be fine. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know that I need to try to hide it more. I think I can just go more vertical with the dunes and make a second layer of dune. Because it's interesting, the sand doesn't bother me. I think because it has all these lines in it, the sand doesn't bother me, kind of big walls. I think it's just the big, everything's the same dirt is not ideal. Yeah. Let's sleep. Well, and unfortunately, looking at the stream and seeing the time, that's probably where we have to end the stream, because I didn't realize it's almost 10 o'clock my time. And I have stuff at, oh, it's night merchant. You know what, we'll do one more night. What the heck. We'll do one more night. We gotta get our night merchant goodie bags. So in that case, we're gonna keep working. Okay, so I like everything. What I wanna do is how many, if I dirt print on this one, it's gonna be really annoying because it's gonna just turn to dirt, but let's see here, if we dirt print, oh, it stayed sand. I was not expecting that. All right, so we added one there. I want to kind of keep the same pattern, so we're gonna add one. We'll get our seed back. That's fine. We'll have to break the rocks in a minute. You still think a nice apple every morning? You're all about that apple. Was this too? That's fine. If it wasn't, it is now. Actually, I'm not going to worry too much about... That is already doing a ton to break up. We'll plant some more plants in a minute. That can go up one. And then we can put some down here. That's fine. I think that helped a ton. I just need to pop this rock, I think, and raise this corner. And that actually might do it for retexturing the wall there. And yeah, actually, I think we'll leave it low like that. What seeds did we get back? River reed seed, that's what we wanted. And that one we have to bury, so... Nope. Yeah, soup is gone. I gotta be careful now. Thanks. Hey, darling, thanks. It's coming together. I've been having a lot of fun decorating the sand dunes and getting it built up. Alright, we need more grass over here. We're gonna do the night merchant tonight, too. How you doing tonight? Oh, hello. Hello. More stuff I don't need. Wait, when did I got another wheelie bin? Too many wheelie bins. My goodness. I mean, I know I can sell them, but I feel like a weed would grow in here. That seems fine. We'll put one diagonally here. We can probably do another bush seed somewhere. Maybe the bushes like grow up against the fence. That makes sense, right? We know the grasses for sure would. I don't like these two in a row though, so we're gonna take that one out, put that sand back, pop this one here. And then yeah, we'll put some of the grass seeds out in front of the fences as well, because that's what they do. Okay, so that's coming together. That broke up the dirt wall considerably. Oh yeah, I have plenty of money for the night merchant. For what I want. I'm not like buying the TV or anything. Let's put our fence back. And so fencing wise, we need one fence, two fence, three. We need 4 more pieces of fence, and we need a gate. And I need a bunch of concrete. Maybe some lights. Yeah, look at that. No, now it's no longer just on a big dirt square hill. It's got sand dunes. I think we need a rock next to this tree over here. It's calling to me. It says, give me a rock. Do it. Oh. There you go. Put one down there. Nice. Yes. Magnificat. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad we did the fun fence nonsense with the house. I love these little spikes that come out of the house. It gives it such cool texture. That works for me. Okay. So we got our big old sand dune. We got our nice that we need concrete, fencing, and a gate. So let's go do that while we wait for the night market. And you guessed it, it's time for empty your inventory, Josh. And maybe charge some of your stuff. That might be good too. And lights, yeah, good call. Gotta get some lights. Alright, let's create a signal. And let's call a signal. I don't know how much... I might end up using all my telejumper. We're gonna charge a telejumper while we're doing our chores around town. Alright. Put all that stuff away. What else I got in my box? I don't want here. That. Oh, I did have some fencing. We want to figure out the dock, too. I do love these plants. Not for the build we're doing right now, so we're just gonna park this in front of our house. Lovely. We're gonna put this in our collection of... Well, we'll do that in a minute. We have our collection of rolly bins. That doesn't go here. Everyone knows your mangroves go where you keep your food. I do need to go chop down a bunch of trees still. We can also do that in a bit here. I don't have any more regular concrete, so we will grab that. We'll keep the cobblestone path actually on us for now. Don't think I need these. We're gonna bring a couple of these. I have a thought about them. No. I only have 2 floor lamps because I think I'm low on other things, so we'll bring them for now. I don't think we're doing stone lanterns. I don't think that's the vibe. We'll bring 4 of these. We'll see. Okay. And we do. Did I keep my cheap fence on me? My junker fences? I did. Good. We want to keep those on us too. Oh, why am I walking around with 2 stone wands? That's unnecessary. Cool. And we'll drop off that furniture we bought that we don't need right now either. So let's see here. Let's organize. Pergola we don't need. Lights goes in the lighting bin. We need those. We need those. We don't need that. Pergola's fine to go in there. Don't need that. We're wearing a hat. Cool. Good enough. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Grassy we'll keep. Bush seed we're good with. We definitely don't need vines. Creeping vine we'll put somewhere for now. It can go live. I can break up part of this wall here. There we go. Now let's go see if there's any recipes we don't have. Rope ladder we have. We have that one. And we have wooden lampposts, so nothing useful from you, my friend. And I don't think there's any clothes we want. Kind of like the lifeguard shirt, but we're good. Okay. So what's the recipe to make a few more lights and a gate? Yo, you know what we need to do? I know what we need to do. We need... Oh, good. That's already done. That was fast. These guys will take forever to charge, but we'll start charging them up. Just so we don't break them by accident. Let's grab our chainsaw. We need to go cut down some trees. And for that, we will have a spark soup as well. Where did the spark soup go? Did I put it? Oh, I put it in here. Hi, Forest. Bye, Forest. Oh, we also need to put our wheelie bin away. That's super important. Because, you know, we have our museum, our toy shop right now, which is not decorated at all, but it's where we've kept... We have all the toys, right? Most of the toys. I think there's maybe a toy we're missing from the airport. But we have all the toys. So that's our little toy shop. We also, of course, where our train station will be, have our museum. Yeah, Sheila's very happy I finally let her out of Tucker House. She does come all the time now. So this is where we're keeping our wheelie bin collection. That just lives there for now. I wonder what that does for the rent. Probably nothing. Go this way. Oh no, I fell off. That's why we built stairs. Alright, turn. And now we can start making some stuff. No, we can't. We gotta go chop down trees. Which I think... I don't remember where I planted my trees. Maybe it was this one? Here we see a lot of trees that don't belong here on the beach. It was not this one. Maybe it was this one. It was this one. Hooray! Alright, everyone, we're gonna play everyone's favorite game. Just listen to the chainsaw for the next 2 minutes. So we get tired, we pick up, we chop again. We get tired, we pick up, we chop again. I do feel like beehives are so much more rare now. 'Cause I swear, forever ago, starting rentals around 700 for nothing in the house. All right, well, you know, you'll never make your money back with rentals, but it's fun to have extra villagers. Well, I said I feel like beehives are more rare, and now we got 2 of them. Why is that not picking up? There we go. And we're not gonna replant today, because that's not really a fun thing to do on stream. That's something I do when I'm listening to a book on tape or watching YouTube. It just involves using the dirt printer. Because I just throw the stuff down and dirt print over it. Alright. I think we have some gum logs now, which is great and all, but I also need palm wood. I actually don't really need the hardwood, but since we're here, if you're gonna do something, do it right? Yeah, I guess we'll just take down the hardwood until we get to the palm trees. We don't have a lot of palm wood growing. Yeah, I gotta plant rice also for my money-making scheme. But I'm gonna wait to do the rice because I'm actually gonna set up a farm at some point. I'm having too much fun doing the lighthouse now. And then I want to do probably like a florist area where I'll also have a tree farm that I actively cull and replant. So I'll make it decorated. But now after we get the lighthouse done, we still need to work on all the beach stuff. I'll need some more island visits because I don't have a lot of beach stuff yet, but you know, let's get these palm trees, and I think we'll finish this row, and I think that'll be good for now. Because we really don't need hardwood, and at least this way we finish the row. Beautiful. Alright. And even the game was like, yeah, we're gonna start playing music again. Okay. You live with me now, we'll bring this one back, and at some point we'll come back for the other one. Yeah, orchard tree farms are fun. Tree farms I don't really get too pressed about normally decorating. The orchard I try to give a little space, make it look nice. Nothing fancy, but it works. Sure. Oh, wait. Always buy these now when he sells them. Lovely. Alright, so a couple things we can do. We can now make tiki torches. Don't think we need 16 of them, but we've got it now. For floor lights, quartz, tin, and glass bulbs. We have tin. It's the glass bulbs I think we're low. Oh, never mind, we have plenty of it. What am I talking about? Is it the quartz we're low on? It's the quartz we're low on. That's what we're missing, is quartz. Alright, well. Let's go get a few of those. Desert, right? So this way. Do. All right. Hello, friend dogs. I never want quartz. This is wild. Oh, so I would like... Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't planning on hunting right now. Are you gonna kill each other? Because I'll take the meat and spark soup fixins. Unnecessary. My sister-in-law went for a hike today, or yesterday, and she saw a Gila monster in the wild, which is like super rare out here. So that was very cool. The frillies made me think of the Gila monsters. Alright, we got some quartz now. I think we're fine. It's like I never want quartz. Then, boom. Needs it. Did I pick up my phone? Yes, my nice fully charged phone. Let's go make some light. I left a piece of quartz back. Oh well. What can you do? Lovely. Let's make a bunch of these. That's probably more than enough. And that's the most we can make anyway. Put that away. We'll put our quartz away. Oh, I have Dangerous Wish on, so yeah, you get lots of good Thunder Sacks with that. Put our battery away, that away. Go to our raw meats, which are our red box. Put all of that away. Mushrooms, I don't think we have. I think we're decent now. Oh, we can go chop all this wood now. So let's pop this in. I think we need palm, then that, then that. Let it do its thing. And yeah, I think we're actually in decent shape for not having too much on us that we don't need. We don't need that though. Oh, and for some reason we have a potato. Someone mailed it to us, I think. Cool. Alright, now we need our concrete, which means we need to grind more stone. So that's a bit of annoyance. Let's grab, I guess we'll go 2 grinders for now. We'll grab this once this. There we go. And we'll just throw a stone in. You know, we'll 50 of it. That should be fine. Cool. And again, that's gonna be more than enough concrete now, I think, already. But we'll just get a bunch of it mixed up. So that'll cover our retaining wall needs. We got lights. We got cement for the retaining wall. Great. We need a couple more fences. What do we need for this? Planks and nails, which we can make plenty of nails. Shouldn't need to make nails for a while now. So make 2 packs of that. And what do we need for the gate? Because we just need 1. Perfect. Love to see it. Throw our nails back in. All the wood's back in. Rocks back in. Animal parts. And I think we're good. Oh, look at that. That's charged too. So the dirt printer's good. That's good. Let's get our compactor going while we're gone, just so we don't... Again, we're not going to be doing... But, you know. Let's go work on our lighthouse. Alright, call signal. Okay, first let's finish the retaining wall. I think that's fine. Great, no, but fine. Then we put our fencing and our gate up. I could use gates all the way down here because you can stack gates. Maybe I should do that. Well, we'll figure that out in a minute. Yeah, that works. I like that. Okay. We're gonna still figure out what we're gonna do down here with the dock and whatnot. No, I want the... There we go. Sometimes dealing with... No, I don't want that either. Sometimes dealing with ladders is fun. I'm thinking we are going to move this post over. We'll just take 2 seconds. And we will. We'll get some sort of like storage something or other to put a bin on the dock. But for now, what we'll probably do is just put a light down. There we go. Okay. So I'm fine with that for now. Is it perfect? No. Will it work? Yes. I kind of... Well, again, just to light up this area, we don't really need to have a equal set of lights, so we can do... We could do one here, maybe. And one here? What does that do? That's too much. That way here. Yeah, I like that. And we'll probably put one up here as well in front of the lighthouse door. Okay, I'm liking that so far. Now, how does this work with electric lamps along the shoreline? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Do we want lights? I kind of do. Again, you want your lighthouse to be seen, right? So maybe just every few... I'll put one over here in this corner. Maybe they're oil lamps. The keeper has to come down here at night and sort them out. That works nicely, actually. That's starting to look pretty good. I will take it. Okay, let's move our telejumper signal to over here, so it's not in the view here. Create a signal. Great, that gets out of the view here. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend they're oil lamps. I think that's working pretty well. The only thing that's iffy to me is this tree, but I like how it fills the vertical space, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. And the dock is fine, it's just a dock right now, but we can go use it, I guess. Yeah, this is the keeper can pull up in his boat and then go and do whatever he's gonna do, lighthouse keeping. I need to get myself a hot air balloon so I can take pictures from up here. But yeah, that's looking great. If I do say so myself, and I do. I don't mind the blockiness of the dirt as much. Again, we'll look see if we can get some gravel or something. Like some of the other different dirt textures, I don't know if they any of them travel down. If we do, we can break up that wall. And I might have to go make a bunch of gates, because you can do stacking gates on top of each other to make them look like the fence post continues. In fact, why don't we go do that while we're waiting for the night market? That was weird. Call tower. There we go. Alright, so that wood should be chopped by now, because I need 1, 2, I think I need 6 of them. Yeah, you're still cutting wood. So we'll get that, we'll pick up our nails. And let's just make too many in case. I think we only need 6, but that should be enough. Call signal. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. Alright, so if I... Oh, but you know, I think I need to make the steps too wide for this to work. Right? Because if I do... Oh wait, did I make fences? No, there we go. I pulled the wrong thing out. I do think I'm going to need to make this too wide. So you see when you do gates, the posts line up, so it looks like it looks like your fence is intentional because the posts connect. So you can actually continue your fences up and down vertical lines that way in a way that kind of looks like it's on purpose. So that's the only way I've found so far to do. I don't need to keep using gates though for here. Where it can connect and not just give you like weird spikes on 1x1s when you're coming down. Is it perfect? No, but it works. Alright, so now we've done that. Maybe this is where we could do some lights. Maybe we have lights in these corners. Can't do a light on a stair, so maybe we do it right here. This is kind of a neglected area. This actually might be where we do our storage area. And maybe we put a dunny out here. I think that would make sense. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We'll put a pad down here. Oh, actually, this is where we'll put our shed. We're gonna do our dunny shed. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll put that there. The dunnies are 2x1, right? So I think my dunny shed pad needs to be that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's actually go home and grab some dunnies. And that'll fill up this back wall nicely. And then we can put some more lights down. And then I think that will call this build what it's gonna be. Yeah. So we will call a tower. So if you don't know what a dunny shed is, it's this. Doobie doobie doo. When you take 4 dunnies and put them together, it looks like a shed. And you can still use them. It's a little difficult sometimes, but you can kind of like walk up to one and eventually jump into it. But that shed's just been sitting there for a while, but it doesn't really need to be there. It doesn't actually kind of go there. I mean, it's kind of garden sheddy. But that's what we're going to do. Oh yeah, we want to just call our signal. Oh, happy day. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. Pull out some dunnies. Because, you know, the Lightkeeper, they gotta go, they gotta go. And so we have 2 options. I want to go against the wall like this. And you could leave it like this to make it like an interesting shed sitch, or in this case, we're just gonna do that. Of course, the Lighthouse Keeper would probably could use some of that old fencing down here. We can continue that over. I'll just do a little bit of that. So what I'm thinking is we'll come up over to here. We'll give him his light. That's too close. We'll put this fence here. We'll put the light over here. Nice. And again, we can get some barrels and things, but I think that does what we need it to do. I think we have a pretty cool looking lighthouse. I'm quite pleased with that. Things we can do eventually, we're going to build out like a beach resort area here. And so we'll continue this path that we started here. Well, we can throw some of it down now so we have it on us. But we'll continue our path out. And head towards the shoreline here. Where we'll set up some barbecues and we'll set up some, maybe even a little beach campsite. Maybe we'll set up some tents or something. I don't know. The world is, as they say, our oyster. Let's get all our sparkles picked up. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Quite chuffed. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, it came together. Took a little futzing around, but we got there eventually. And I really like how the walls jive with the tower. And I love how it looks at night. Let's go into our camera, our real camera, not our camera bag. Let's pull out our camera. We'll also put on our hat. And let's see what... Thanks, Duchess. Yeah, I think it looks really good from the beach. Which is kind of the point, you know? That's... If you're the lighthouse keeper, you get to see the lighthouse. Everyone else... I wish there was a way to, like, change your focus. Like, why does it have to be so... Is there any... Can I zoom or anything? Let's see, I'm just messing with the camera now. Oh, I can zoom, okay. Alright, so I can zoom, but why is it so blurry still? Can you tell I don't place the camera often? I don't know how to take a picture. No, that's not what I want. That's also not what I want. Why do none of these buttons take pictures? Oh, I can only take a picture when I have the HUD showing? Weird. Alright, well, never mind then. You know what we'll do? I'll take a picture on Steam so I can use it for a post or something. Not a bad idea, but let me get a Steam screenshot once we zoom in a bit here. Yeah, it looks weirdly blurry, but I'll take it. Cool. That'll be a fun little post later. Maybe I'll make it a screenshot of the stream. Oh, there's a bug where it won't take a picture of the HUD showing. Alright, fair enough. And guess what? It's late, so that means it is time to go and see what we're gonna get from our good friend, the Night Merchant. A-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Let's go grab some money from the bank. A cool million should be more than that. I think we only need like 500,000 on us, but we'll take a mill. I also should switch my fish out. Hello, friend. I sell, you buy. Okay. Now we're not making jewelry. We don't need blistering bottles, but we want all the mystery bags. What's a TV cost nowadays? $1 million. If I'm gonna spend $1 million, I'm gonna buy the flat screen, to be honest. Alright. Let's go empty our inventory, and then we'll have fun opening up all of these bags, and that's when we'll call the stream. So, let's... I don't want to repair anything, I just want to pick my... pockets are full, of course. Of course they are. Alright, we're done with that for now, we're done with that for now, we're done with that for now. Over here is where all these goodies go. That. Good. Somewhere around here I had lights, but I don't think it's going to be organized anymore. This was trains and boxes. It's now trains, boxes, and lights. Oh, we never did look at the tiki torches yet. That's fine. Great. Why did you not take these COs? Because this is all the seeds. Again, we're just tidying up because otherwise my inventory will be a mess forever and I'll be grumpy next time I play and be like, what's going on? Brr. Alright, this is all tools and things I normally would carry on for the most part. Do I shove anything in here that doesn't belong in here? No. This would be down here normally. That would be in there normally. Cool. Now, we don't have to stress and we can open things and put things away where they belong. Do I have any more electronics that need charging, really? I guess... the chainsaw while we're here. Let's let that run its course. And I don't need to be carrying the bottle on me, which we're kind of put in here now. Alright, what do we want? I want more dice. I like the dice. I don't know what else I want, so let's find out. Survey says box 1. We got a floor candelabra. We got a wind chime, another jackaroo wand. Fair enough. It's number 2. Glowing coat, always a classic. Glowing dress and the bone shirt. Number 3. Candelabra, bone mask, and bone pants. Actually, I think we needed... Let's go down to our cult hangout. Don't mind our basement here. Hello, cult leader. What do you need for skeletons? Oh yeah, you needed... We finally have the chest piece. So now we have the full... We have the full skeleton set now. If we want... I liked your flowing dress, so you can... She also can be wearing a cool glowing coat instead if we want. I think the dress is the winner. Our lava goddess. What's the skull head look like? Oh, that's pretty good. I think we're Lady Death. That's what we're going with, Lady Death. Alright. I'll give Lady Death back her pet head here. Well, that might make a cool decoration down here too. Let's we'll extend the cult zone. Yeah, that works. And you know, floor candelabras are always good. We don't really need them. I don't like the green light, so they're gonna live here. And we'll put the chime down here too. Look at all this great stuff we can put down in our headquarters. Alright, back to open bags. Hi, Fletch. Bag number 4. Oops, something happened. Paper hat, mushroom pots, and glowing path. Mushroom pot's fun, and the glowing path is always nice, so I'm not mad about that. Glowing axe, floor candelabra, more giant feather wings, and finally, last but not least, pickaxe, bone mask, and jackaroo wands, which we'll be selling pretty much most of this. Let's put the floor path away. I do like the floor path. I had a James Bond villain lair on one of my islands that used the floor path a lot. The key we'll throw in here. We're very low on keys. We'll keep the paper hat. We'll give her the skull mask, so that's where we're keeping these things right now. You know, we don't need 5. We never need 5. Well, maybe we do when we have our cult parties. Everyone gets a mask. And let's see. Another paper hat. Yeah, that's fine. We can have a bunch of those. We'll put that in there, and we'll keep one candelabra up here, and we'll go sell the 2 jackaroo wands, because I think I have one in my pack. I do, and if we're going to sell it, I might as well sell the one that's damaged. Oh, don't worry about it, Laura. It's just, that basement is nothing. It's just where we hang out and talk to our skeleton goddess. It's fine. It's not a cult at all. There's not a really good reason all of us moved to this island. Look at all the stuff I gotta sell. Man, I forgot. Oh. This too. Well, bang, bang, boom. Thank you all for hanging out. That was very, very fun. And we got a very cool lighthouse out of the deal. I am stoked about that build, actually. Quite chuffed. So now I do think I have to like continue on with beach resort building and gazebos and things. So I think I want to get more of these guys. I like these lighted ones for pergolas and with campfires in them and all sorts of stuff. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful evening. I really do enjoy chatting with you all, so thanks for being here and spending your time. And I'll be back again next Monday for sure with Dinkum. And then any other time I get... Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. I won't be... Next week I will not be around, but I think I'm going to be posting some videos. That's the difference. Next week I won't be streaming because I work very late every day next week. But look out for more videos. Feel free, do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, whatever. And let's see if anyone's streaming that we can raid. I know that's doing Dinkum streams before we bail. So give me 1 second, see if there's anyone on. Switch over to the YouTubes here. And see if there's anyone doing some Dinkum. No, but that's okay, because there's plenty of other games out there. So we will catch you all in the future. Have a great night, all. Hi, Shenanigans. Bye, Shenanigans. And again, thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful night. Bye.